Thanks a lot for that.
James Holder for iFall TV in association with Macklin's Gym Up. With me I've got Miles Shinkwin. Just witnessed him in action, 5th round TKO. How did you find it, Miles?
It wasn't my best performance, James.
Did you box the whole fight southpaw?
I did.
What's that about?
No, I just fancied it on Monday. To the chase on Monday. I might box southpaw. He was southpaw, and I thought, oh well, we'll have a laugh, you know. It's not about. I try adding things all the time, James. As a kid, I was always a southpaw when I was like real young.
Was you? Yeah.
Before, and then about a little while from my first amateur fight, someone said to me, "Go, try this way," and I didn't. But I've always flipped it around and tried. That's the lesser Shinkwin just left there.
Just say that, yeah. Southern area Shinkwin just left.
I always try little different things out. I just fancied just giving that whole fight to southpaw. I was dying at times to turn back and just try and walk through him, but it is what it is.
He took a lot of heavy shots in the 3rd round. Ref probably could have jumped him and stopped him there. In fairness, did you think that it was only going one way from that round?
Yeah, mate, it was only going one way for the first punch through. I knew, you see the size in his physique. He wasn't built like a god, should we say? It was. I've been boxing, a few months now, so it was nice to get a few rounds. Granted, I could have gone in there and wiped him out early, and then everyone said he was a bum. I could have taken 4 or 5 rounds. People were going to say that I'm a bum, but I'll take on the chin.
I mean, it was tough for you to get matched for this fight. You were supposed to fight John Lewis Dickinson.
Travis Dickinson.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, John. Supposed to fight Travis Dickinson for an English title. That fight fell through due to a back injury. But then some kind of murmurs that you could step up and literally go to British level and fight Bob Addison.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, his team didn't want the fight on that much notice or whatever the reason.
No, that's fair enough.
So for you, was it a frustrating period getting yourself out because you've got 2 massive fights, or potentially, and then no massive fights?
I'm not going to stand and make excuses, James. I didn't turn up tonight. Simple as that. It could have been a lot better. It wasn't, but. Like I say, I'll repeat all the time that at the end of the day, history books will say that I won. So
that's right.
And
that's my side.
Yeah. So like I said to someone over there a second ago, that you'll find legends of the sport would have struggled at times, and I struggled. Not saying I'm a legend of the sport by a long by any, you know what I mean. But it is what it is. I won. I got him out of there. If I'd been a 1 on points, I'd been sitting here probably crying my eyes out. But got some rounds under the belt. We go. We look forward. We look for a new date. We try and we want bigger and better. I'm the kind of person that the bigger the challenge, the better I perform. I know it's a massive cliche in boxing.
No, I understand.
But
I've heard your trainer Jason Rowland say this a lot. The better the opposition, the better Miles Shinkwin will see in the ring.
Yeah, I reckon my first week of sparring, the training camp this time I sparred better than I thought then. But I try not to take too many negatives out of James because. We're going forward, we're still winning and we're still improving. And I thought the whole fight southpaw, so that can't be too bad.
No, decent. So now, are we looking at maybe potentially crack at the English next? Is that your ideal fight, whoever has that?
I'll fight anyone, James. I repeatedly say that. There's a group of light heavies around.
Who do you want to fight then? I know you don't like calling people
out. You don't get me calling a name, James. You never get me to do it. That's when I see that face. You never get me calling a name. I say it all the time. Anyone who accepts boxing deserves degree of respect because it's a hard sport. So I'm never going to slag no one, put anyone down. Anyone who's rejected to fight with me has had reasons, and that's up to them what the reasons are for.
Fair enough.
I want to fight. I want to fight for titles. I want to improve. I want to get better. So the only way forward for that is I can't. If a trainer's doing that behind me, I can actually be serious about things.
You box or not? Listen, I'm going, mate. Take it easy.
Jace, before we
have
go,
a Holston pills on me.
Before we go, can you give him a little bit of advice? What is this? What's that thing?
Says you, I've not seen it before.
Why is it every interview I do with him? Every interview I do with him, he's got to dig me out. The geezer's just like a farmer, and he's trying to dig me out. He's like a farmer wearing some snide Hirachi, and he's digging me out.
Listen, I ain't got a rat on my chest. You have.
Where's your combine after? Where's that? Parked outside. Cheers, Rich. Thanks, mate.
I'm only mocking you.
No names, James. No, James. If you've got all I say, if you've got a title that I want, I'm coming for you. Simple as that.
All right, listen. Congratulations on the win. I'm sorry it wasn't the opponent you wanted.
On that performance, I'm sure not be too scared, but beware.
I know you're just desperate to up the levels, aren't you? I mean,
you want to
see where you are, what level you're at.
People want to test themselves. I don't know how good I can be yet. Only time will tell how good I can be. So put me over a challenge, and I'll show what I think I'm capable of.
All right, well, message to the matchmakers before you go.
No, they know. Everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to know what they've got to do. Are doing it and are trying their best to make these fights happen. It's the fighters who I'm willing to accept.
All right. Well, on that note, Semi, congratulations on your performance.
Top man, James.
Thank you for talking to our TV lads, and we'll catch you.
Try that comment after carefully, yeah.